Hey, it's me, Jess, owner of my Taropist. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Hey, yo, Saggy, it's your birthday. Shake your booty like it's your birthday. You're the reason for the season. Hey, yo, hey, yo, Saggy, yo, it's your birthday. Hey, hey, welcome. Welcome to all of my Sagittarius friends. If you're watching live now or if you're watching in the future, it is your birthday season. And as we like to do on this channel, we like to have a little birthday party for you, my friends. I did miss some of my signs' birthdays. I know this. And you will be getting a bonus reading. It's the same spread as this birthday reading that I'm doing for Saggy. So if you know who you are. If I missed you, I'm going to hit you more later. But while we are in the season, 'tis the season for my Sagittarius friends. This is for predominantly my Saggy sons, but if you have other Saggy placements and you want to join in the fun, feel free to watch as well. And let's hope and pray there's also a message in here for you, my friends. And if you are not familiar with this spread, I will let you know what it is. We are going to take a look at what the previous year brought. We're going to take a look at what you need to let go of as you go into this new year of life, okay? What you need to embrace and what your focus is for this year until your next birthday. And then my favorite parts, what are your birthday gifts? What are your birthday gifts? And we're going to look at your gifts, all of the new, good coming to you in this next year for you, my Saggy friends. And as if that wasn't enough, we're going to light a candle and make a wish on that candle for you, boo-boos. And let's get it without further ado. Hey, Rosie. Hey, Nikki. Hey, welcome. Without further ado, let's get into it for Sagittarius. Oh, sorry about that. Sagittarius, let's get it. So 222 on what the previous year brought for you, Saggy Boos. All right, what did the previous year bring for Sagittarius? This is for Sagittarius. This is for Sagittarius. This is for Sagittarius. Let's get it. How is everybody doing? How are you, Saggies? Are you celebrating your birthday with some big fun? Sagittarius, Sagittarius. What did the previous year bring for my Saggies? Tell me about the previous year for my Saggy friends. What did the previous year bring? And here, upside down. Excuse me. Boy, turn me inside out. I don't even really, I'm not sure. Is that a Donna Summer? Who is that? I don't know. I don't know the lyrics of that song, but I don't know why that came up for me. Boy, turn me inside out. Ooh, you got 2 6s. 6 of Cups and 6 of Pentacles. I mean, these are both energies that potentially like energies of giving, you know. You may have in this last year, I don't know if you've given or receiving, that's not even a word, you guys. If you've given or received a lot, maybe that this last year there was an energy of generosity. You might have been doing a lot of like altruistic kind of work or doing like a lot of volunteerism or just doing favors for folks. Hey, Darcy. Hey, friend. Hey, doing favors for people, being really generous with your time, with your resources, with your energy, and receiving it in return. I'm getting like a strong energy of like reciprocity here, of like giving and receiving, giving and receiving, giving and receiving in this last year. Okay. I do feel like you might have felt like you received a lot of help or support, or you could have been that to others. So take it as it resonates for you, my friend. I do feel like you're manifesting a move in this last year for some of you, or abundance. For some of you, like this last year, I feel like you put in a lot of work, invested. For some of you, you might have invested a lot into like a relationship. For some of you, not for everybody. But for some of you, you might have been in this last year Like you have good energy on your last year. I feel like a lot of you guys had pretty much a pretty good a dang good year last year, but you might have invested in like a new connection or partnership, reconnected, recommitted to somebody that you saw as potentially like, a soulmate type of energy there. I also feel like you might have felt again like very creatively inspired in this last year. You might have like for some of you Saggies in this last year, you may have like stumbled upon like a purpose or a calling and put a lot of work and effort and energy into that and into investing into that. Okay. For some of you, like again, I just feel like you had this really good energy, like a spark and a drive. You might have again, like some of you might have reconnected. I'm getting this too reconnected with like a past love or a past soulmate connection, whether that be even like a relative for some of you or somebody in your life. It could have been a lover, it could have been a friend, a best friend, somebody that I feel like you reconnected with in this last year, someone from your past that you had invested a lot in the past. And there's this energy of like someone reaching out to you from the past, someone reconnecting with you, or you reconnecting with them, or like reigniting some kind of a connection that you had with somebody, getting very strong Gemini energy. Could also be I've got like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I've got Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I also see like you doing a lot of manifestation. I'm not like typically this kind of reader, but like some of you might be into like spell work, or even if it's just like prayers or, doing work towards manifesting like open roads, open doors, like of opportunity for yourself. And for some of you, this had something to do with your work, career, finances. And for some of you, this had to do with like a home or a move or something that grounds you. Okay. Um, like manifesting some sort of stability in your life, whether that be in this connection, or again, whether that be like a stability in terms of like a living situation, or stability when it comes to you like your money, your finances, right? Especially if you've been doing like a lot of investing and saving. For some of you, you were investing and saving a lot with regard to your finances in this last year. I see you like really having this like energy towards trying to move some things ahead forward in like the 5D, right? But that will somehow affect your 3D energy, right? So like you working in that 5D to bring some things into fruition in the 3D, right? I also see some of you guys sorry, I've like been a little bit congested today. I also see some of you guys like might have been a little bit of homebodies in this last year, or like taking some time to kind of for yourself, like protecting your energy as well. I see like an all of energy of giving and reciprocity, but also an energy of you like really kind of trying to conserve your energy, or like not really setting boundaries, but more like taking time for you when you needed to. I see a lot of like you like kind of looking for home, or looking for a home. For some of you, like there's this like energy around moving, or waiting for the right opportunity to move, or something to move forward in your life. But yeah, it looks like you guys had like a pretty good, like your last year looks pretty dang good. Um, Sorry, I'm like super, and I don't have a candle lit, so you can't blame a candle. I'm just a little congested right now, and I'm like looking for a tissue. Sorry about that, you guys. Yeah, there's this like beautiful energy of like reciprocity on your last year, you guys. Like just beautiful energy of like things kind of coming into alignment for you. I do see for some of you guys there was like a reconnection of somebody reaching out, possibly from your past, to try to maybe make things right, set things right with you, reconnect, rekindle something, but in a fresh new way, like giving it new life, new energy, not like rehashing, not this like icky like rehashing of the old garbage, but like let's start afresh, let's start anew, let's plant new seeds, let's water some new, let's start a new garden, water some flowers and create like water some seeds and create some new flowers. Sorry guys, I'm gonna reach for the some paper towels. It's the closest thing to tissues I have right now. I'm sorry about that. I'm so sorry. 'Tis the season, I guess. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, I just keep someone like reaching out to make things right with you. Maybe after a tower. Let's not get into that. Let's move forward to the next. That was your previous year. Let's see what you need to let go of at 1020. What you need to let go of, my friends. Let's see. What does my Saggy friends need to let go of from this past year? It looks like a good year. Like there were no bad cards. And the energy felt like pretty freaking fantastic. I really feel like Sagittarius, this last year you did a lot of manifesting. What I'm curious to see is like the things that you were trying to bring to fruition, if they're showing up for you in this next year. And we'll see that when we get to like your birthday gifts and all of that and your focus for this next year. But I'm getting like you guys were kind of like energetically laying the groundwork for some things to bring them to existence in your life and bring about like a sense of stability, groundedness, maybe creating like some sense of stability within a connection. For some of you, this is like your home life. For some of you, it could be your work life or your finances. Not really so much work, but more just like your finances in general. Maybe kind of trying to invest and save, maybe towards some kind of goals that you were working, for some goals that you're working towards. Excuse me. Thank you so much, Urzi. You're on the move on the weekends. There you go. Oh, you like a Saggy, Darcy. I like Saggies. I'm a Saggy moon, so I really like Saggies a lot. We vibe well. Like you guys know my girl Tanya, she's a Saggy. And happy Saggy, she's a Saggy. I have two cousins that are twin Saggies, okay? All right. Enough of the shuffling. What you need to let go of, Sagittarius, Sagit. Oh my God. I just clipped my cat's claws and they were actually really good about it. But now I've got cat fur, of course. But they were really good. They usually don't like it, but I caught them at a good time. What do you need to let go of? What does Sagittarius need to let go of as they enter into this new year of life? Okay. 1,000,000% would I get. You got Ace of Pentacles reverse, Nine of Swords. What you need to let go of, I feel like, is this, and beneath that, the Magician again, Queen of Wands. I'm telling you, you guys are some serious badass manifestors, man. And the problem here is what you need to let go of is fear of a new beginning, fear of a fresh start, fear of commitment for some of you. Okay, it's like you're doing all this work to manifest, yet behind that is like this sort of fear, like this vacillating and indecisiveness. And as I say that, there's a freaking Two Swords, Ace of Swords, Two of Pentacles. It's like you guys have this badassery when it comes to like being able to manifest and bring things into your life into existence. And I feel like when the opportunity presents itself, you get into this place of fear about it for some of you. Okay. There's this like fear of committing to it. There's this fear of something coming, like becoming more solid and stable in your life. This is so funny because I just did a personal reading for a client that was, and by the way, I do personal readings. You can book them at mytherapist.com, and I think I have that on the ticker on the bottom. But the point is it was a similar energy of like this need for this new beginning and this fresh start coming in their life, but then this like fear of like pulling the trigger, or this fear of like going back and forth between, do I move towards the stability, or do I move towards the freedom? And the thing is like, why in our minds do we feel like those two are mutually exclusive? You can have both. You can have a sense of stability and a sense of freedom as well. For me in my life, because I do have like kind of my career is not, because I own a business. So for me, it's like, and I was also an actor. Like I chose very unstable professions later in life. At one point I did have like the traditional 9 to 5 and all of that. And then I gave that up to pursue other goals and dreams. And there is a fear in that, right? Because you do feel like, ooh, like what if this doesn't work out? What if that doesn't happen? Da, da, da. That could be relationships. You may be somebody who's like, well, I like really want to commit to this person. Like, this feels good. It feels good. And it does feel good to you. There's passion there. There's a drive towards that. There's a thirst and a hunger towards moving in that particular direction. There is something inside of you that is driving you in that direction. But then there's this other part of you that gets afraid when it comes to like, is this going to be stable though? Is this going to be what I want, what I need? Do I prefer to have like my freedom, or to go and follow, to kind of go where the wind takes me, where spirit leads and God, to kind of, there's a part of you that I feel like likes to kind of go towards move at the beat of your own drum, that likes to kind of have things not be so stable, that likes the kind of like the chance, spinning the wheel of tarot or like spinning the wheel of fortune, and taking the chance. But then there's a part of you that also I feel like does sort of crave this sort of stability. And for some of you right now, you might even be finding yourself in this place where you're like, I want to take this leap towards a new beginning, but there's also this like fear of like actually committing to it, why that is, it's going to be different for each of you. But I do feel like there's like you've already brought this opportunity, this relationship, this situation, this project, this idea, you've already brought it to being in the 3D. So like when I was saying, I'm really really curious to see if all this manifesting that you've been doing is actually, if it's coming out. Yeah, it is. It's here, but you're afraid of it for some reason. There's like a bit of a fear and apprehension. And I'm saying, like, why do all that work, you know, to try to bring things into fruition if when the opportunity, the situation, whatever it is, presents itself to you, you cower, you get in your head, you get anxious about it. So that's what you have to let go of, is this fear of taking that leap and just committing to it, just full on committing to it. Some of you guys are just afraid of committing to whatever that is in your life. And spirit's like, no, man, like, look at, like, you're the babe with the power. Who do you do? You got the power. So why? You asked for it. I'm giving it to you. Take it. And you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to commit to that thing though. Like, I mean, it was fun and games when it was like a fantasy in my mind, but now it's like, stressing me out. It's the reality of this. Why do the work, Saggy, if you're not going to take it when it comes to you? Don't miss the opportunity. You can have your freedom. You can have your cake and eat it too. You can have your freedom and stability too. Okay. There are other new adventures. Oh, I was starting to say, so for me, like, I have to have something else in my life that is stable and secure if I'm taking a leap of faith in one area of my life. There's like, my chart is so interesting because there's a part of me that's like this very like grounded sort of, I need stability, I need, the comfort of the familiar. But then there's this part of me, the Gemini and the Sagittarius part that's like, oh, but I really I really want adventure, and I want to try different things, and I need to have variety and diversity in my life. So I've got like a bit of the different energies going on too. So for me, it's like, okay, I can have the adventures, I can take the risks, I can do these things that are exciting, and that fulfills that need. But then there's got to be something in my life that's more like structural and stable. And so for me, a lot of times it's like my living situation. I need to have a stable home life, and then I can, take more risks when it comes to like work or going on adventures or other things, or trying, learning new things, taking classes, like exploring like different talents and things that I have, and doing that, learning tarot and becoming a tarot reader, and feeling called in that direction. So like there's, I can do those things as long as I have this other thing in my life that's stable. So maybe that's helpful to you, Sagittarius, if you struggle with that as well. But having a bit of both can be helpful. And right now my home life is not very stable, so I'm feeling a little bit like, oh, what? So yeah. All right, let's go to what you need to embrace at 2015. What you need to embrace. Let's see. um, hey, Sam Stafari. How are you? Let's do it. Yes, be the fool. Take the leap. Spirit will always catch you. It's true. I mean, it's true. Like, it's like, what are we really truly afraid of? It's not, as long as you're not doing something stupid, like, I'm gonna climb Mount Everest in, like, board shorts and a bikini top with nothing but flip flops on, and no training, like in the middle of winter. Like, whatever. Like, as long as you're not being stupid and foolish, like the energy of the fool is not really an energy of foolishness. It's just that energy of like not being overly preoccupied. Remember, the fool is the baby, right? When we're younger, before our brain is fully developed, we're more prone to take risks. That's why, I mean, I personally don't feel like children should make life altering decisions. And that's why they have parents to kind of guide them and help and lead them, and teachers and whoever, like adults in their life whose brains are fully developed, who understand the long-term risks and consequences of certain actions, and that's why, like, your mom's like, brush your teeth before bed, because the kid doesn't give a crap about that. Like, they're not thinking about, oh, if I don't brush my teeth, I could get cavities. They don't think like that. They just think, I'm tired, I want to go to bed, I don't feel like brushing my teeth. It's not fun. It's not fun, That's a kid's mind. And so as we get older and as we've had more life experiences and our brains are fully developed, we become more risk adverse, because we're like, oh, I'm like, I put my hand in that fire and I know I'm going to get burned. I know, because I did it before. And so, and we have disappointments and we have letdowns. And so it's harder for us to take that leap. The energy of the fool is that childlike energy of like not being foolish, but just not being so scared to take a risk because you don't know better, because you haven't been hurt before. That saying of like, love like you've never been hurt, dance like no one is watching. That's kind of like that energy of the fool, because you're a little baby, you don't know better. So, but the fool continues on his journey. You see him starting off like taking that flying leap over the cliff or whatever, but he still continues on his journey, does he not? Until he gets to the worlds, and completes the whole cycle. But he still continues. So he was rescued. He didn't end up taking that flying leap to his death, clearly. So, and you are not either. Life is about experiences and growth and learning and changing. And if you're not doing that, if you stop growing, you're dead, So keep growing, keep trying things, keep taking risks. Anyways, that's my sermon for today. Anyways, thanks for that, Rosie. You take more risks now. Because you took the leap, you trust spirit has you. You dance everywhere and every day. Yes, girl, get it. Oh, you're so welcome, Sam Stafari. Sorry if I'm not, the screen's like farther away from me, so it's harder for me to see. Outside of your internet persona, you're an autism parent. Oh, thank you, friend. And I am sure that you are a good parent too. And yes, hashtag Purple Heart. Sending you love, friends. Sending you so much love. Let's get it for Sagittarius. What do you need to embrace, Sagittarius? Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Whew. Okay, let's see. What do my Sagittarius friends need to embrace? Woo, that went flying. Judgment. Ooh. Meet me at the crossroads, crossroads. We won't be lonely. Okay, anyways, or you won't be lonely. Um, ugh, Saggy. Listen, I can't wait to get to your birthday gifts. I feel like you've got some dreams coming true, my friends. I really do. I feel like your luck is about to change in love if it hasn't already. If you've been like disappointed and heartbroken in the past, some of you guys were in like a committed or serious relationship with somebody. Yeah, at the Emperor, Four of Wands, Three of Swords, though, and Eight of Cups, and somebody walked away or left this connection or it ended and left you sad, I really feel like your luck is about to change when it comes to your love life. Okay. This could be someone coming back. Like I said, there is a bit of an energy of a past person. It doesn't have to be that though. This could be new love, but either which way, if this is someone coming back, they're coming back with this fresh new energy to make amends and make things right. But I do feel like in general, I see your luck and love about to change, and I see kind of some dreams coming true. And it's been a long time coming. I feel like you've been waiting. If this is a past person, this is not someone you don't want. Okay, so please don't come at me in the comments like that person was trash and they did me dirty this way and that way. Maybe, but if you don't want that person back, don't take them back. I'm not saying that. This is somebody that, if it is a past person, this is somebody very clearly who's coming at you correct and who is earnest about making things right. And further, somebody that you really do embrace and want back in your life. If this is a brand new person, I'm just saying in general, I do feel like your love life is about to change. I do feel like you need to also embrace the powerful being that you are. Like I keep saying this, but honestly, the powerful, beautiful, like manifester that you are. I feel like I'm speaking to Sagittarius people that are very also highly spiritual, who have a deeper understanding of how like the connection between the 5D and the 3D, how that works. Um, I feel like I'm speaking to Saggies that are very talented, very passionate, very driven, but in this beautiful light energy, not in like a dogmatic sort of like, bossy way, but in this like beautiful way and where you just know how to make things happen in your life. And a lot of that is through your work in the 5D, and it's like really gorgeous. There's something that I feel like it's been a long time coming that you've been waiting for that is coming to you. And I feel like a lot of you need to embrace like patience when it comes to like people, situations, circumstances, or, it's like you might be manifesting something and you might be like, why does this feel like it's taking so very long to come to fruition? But just know that it is. And I feel like you're getting ready to have a major come up here or a big win in your life. Okay. I feel like some of you may need to embrace like forgiveness if you have issues like forgiving people, and not saying that you do, but also like forgiveness. And I'm not saying give people 3, 4, 5 chances if they're trash. I'm not talking about that. But sometimes I do feel like people, when if somebody comes back, because I'm just getting this in your energy, if somebody comes back around and they want to make things right with you, I'm not saying you have to bring them back into your life full time, but being in this energy of being able to like clear your past, clear the karma or whatever, I need to use all that but language, but you know what I mean? Like being open to that, being open to allowing growth and change in other individuals and including in yourself. Like this could be also about you like being in this energy of being able to forgive yourself for your mistakes or your past wrongdoings, right? um Especially if they were things that you did to yourself, like you didn't love yourself enough, you didn't appreciate yourself enough, you didn't realize your worth and your value. That's really kind of what I'm talking about here when it comes to you, like forgiving yourself, right? And knowing your value and your worth. And for some of you, I feel like I'm speaking to some Saggies that might be um late bloomers in a way, right? So like maybe certain things, like you didn't hit certain milestones until later in life. Maybe you're still waiting to achieve particular goals. Maybe you haven't felt like you really feel comfortable in your own skin for most of your life. I feel like you're coming into this place in the season where you're like shedding old layers of yourself and embracing like this new beautiful being that you are, or realizing your worth and value for the very first time for some of you guys, right? Coming into alignment with who you are, and again, just knowing your value and your worth. um for some of you, yeah, I just feel like it's taking some time for you to get to this place of like self-acceptance, self-love, right? Of truly like knowing who you are. I'm also getting that some of you guys might be embracing sort of like accentuating and highlighting certain parts of yourself, like what makes you feel beautiful or handsome or whatever, attractive, like, you know what I mean? You might be starting to realize like, oh, I actually like really enjoy wearing necklaces. That could be male or female, it doesn't really matter, whatever the energy is, or they, them. Like I really I like wearing necklaces. Like they make me feel good. Or, you know, I really like have really beautiful eyes. I'm going to start highlighting my eyes more. Or I look really good when my hair is styled this way. This makes me feel like my best self. And you might start getting into that. You know what I mean? That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. It's like, you know, kind of like having this sort of like come up from the inside out, you know? And if you're not doing that, that's what you need to embrace. Okay. That is what you need to embrace. Um, mm, let's see. Anything else on this judgment for what my Sagittarius need to embrace? Can a Cappy and a Saggy work? I don't see why not. I don't know. I don't see why not. I don't know what's going on with your friend. But a lot of people right now, I know in my life, like a lot of people have been sick. A lot of people are busy, like because of the holiday season, and it's kind of a stressful time for some people. Some people feel like overwhelmed or down or go through like the holiday blues. So I don't know. I really think I don't think that's a bad connection. Those are good. The moon signs are good. Let's see. Anything else on this for Saggy? Sag. What are your Venus signs though? Tell me more about this judgment card for Saggy and what they need to embrace. And then we're going to go on to, yeah, it's just a crazy time right now for a lot of folks. A lot of people traveling or having people come to see them, a lot of parties, a lot of events, like work can be cuckoo bananas or different things, so many things. Okay, so King of Swords. So I also see you needing to be, again, I feel like I might have said this, but maybe not, but being very decisive. Okay, you got King of Swords with this to clarify the judgment. So I see you guys needing to embrace like some very clear, especially making more head over heart decisions, making some very clear, decisive, firm decisions. For some of you, this is needing to cut, for some of you, it is needing to cut certain things out of your past or parts of yourself, again, that you are not serving you well. So there's that energy that we got of hesitation with some of you and taking that leap of faith. And for some of you, again, this is Spirit saying like you need to be really decisive about making these decisions. Be very clear, focused, centered. For some of you guys, there's like needing to just kind of rise above whatever emotional confusion or turmoil may be going on and get into that headspace when it comes to like being decisive and not allowing your emotions to kind of interfere in a way that delays progress when it comes to your life and what you're bringing into your life. Okay. And again, this is a lot of you like really needing to do some inner work to see your value, your worth. For some of you guys, it's really, there's such a strong energy of you like recognizing your value, your worth, esteeming yourself, you know, highly. So valuing yourself. I'm also getting for some of you guys, you maybe pricing yourself too low. So whether that be like with what you make for money, like with work, your salary, or what you charge for services or products or whatever the case is, like for you needing to kind of like raise your prices in a sense, like because you might be undervaluing or underselling yourself and what the quality of the product, whether that just product be you, like who you are. And for some of you, I'm getting too, if it's not work and money related, it's again, like say, and I'm not trying to come at you in a hard way, but like, play up your strengths when it comes to your physicality as well, right? Like, buy that new outfit or get your hair did, get your nails did, get, those new shoes, whatever. Like do things that, show you outwardly how you feel about yourself inwardly. And if the inward isn't aligning, get it straight. You know what I'm saying? Like let them align because you're a very valuable, precious person. And you need to treat yourself as well as you treat others, period. I don't know why that came out, but that's what I need to say to you. I see you giving, giving, giving to others. You need to give, give, give that same energy back to you, boo. Okay? Don't leave the house frumpy, friend. I don't know why I'm saying that. Don't leave the house frumpy. Show them who's sassy, Saggy. Like, show them who you are, friends. I'm just saying. Okay. That is very good advice, Rosie. Hey James. Hey James. Hey. Hello, friends. Did I miss anybody else? Okay. Hello, my friends. Welcome on in. All right. Next up, your focus. Let's get it. Your focus for this year until your next birthday, babies. My birthday babies. All right. This is for Sagittarius. What should their focus be at 37? What should my Sagittarius friends' focus be for this next year until your next birthday, baby? I am so congested right now, y'all. There's no candle lit. I don't know where it's coming from. Anyways, what should your focus be until your next birthday? This is for Sagittarius. This is for Sagittarius. Okay, we'll stop there. S-A-G. What should Sagittarius' focus be? I'm getting for a lot of you guys, you need to commit to this thing, to this person, to this situation. Accept the job. Okay. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. Got your mind on your money and your money on your mind. For some of you, you may need to literally focus on an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I see, this next year, I'm hearing some of you guys need to get out of your own way. You could be self-sabotaging when it comes to your work, your career, your finances, something like that. It could also be something to do with commitment. But I do see there's this energy of self-sabotage. So I really feel like you need to stop self-sabotaging. A lot of you guys, there's like overthinking energy here. Seven of Wands, Eight of Swords. A lot of this is like overthinking. And for some of you guys, like also I want to say you need to set some very firm boundaries. If you said somebody no, keep the no, hold the no, okay? We talked about being an energy of forgiveness, but there's also this need for you to set boundaries, okay, with people. For some of you, is with your own self. I'm getting strong energy around like overthinking and self-sabotage, particularly when it comes to your mental energy. I could go on and on about that, but I'm gonna try to keep this tight as possible. But yeah, I need some hot tea. Thank you, friend. I think I am definitely gonna make some after this. This is just water, but I actually started getting congested earlier today. Anyway, I do feel very much so like a lot of you guys need to get out of your own way. Also, when it comes to like progress or committing to something. Let's see. Tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles. But your focus, like again, I'm getting like I got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Oh, boundaries. That's what I was saying. Like setting firm boundaries to protect yourself, especially. Ooh, Lord. Don't spread yourself too thin in this next year, Sagittarius is okay. I feel like you might be tempted to do that. For some of you guys, I gotta say, I see you like leaving a situation behind. For some of you, it could be like in this next year, there may be someone. For some of you, it's like a job. For some of you, it's a relationship. I'm not gonna lie, and particularly if you are maybe connected to Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you may be leaving that person or that situation, okay, that commitment in this next year. I'm not seeing it right now. That looks like the next year. But I'm also getting to you guys might be going through a move in this next year. But I also, some of you could be traveling in this next year as well. But I also want to say there is a very strong energy here around you not spreading yourself too thin, not sabotaging your success, particularly your like financial success. There's a lot of earth energy here, a lot of pentacle energy. I feel like some of you guys might be doing too much and not taking care of your own business. You know what I mean? Again, getting this next year, make sure you don't spread yourself too thin. Make sure you get the rest that you need. Make sure you're taking time for yourself to take care of you, to rest, to recuperate, okay? Instead of taking on too much. Particularly for some reason, I'm getting like other people's stuff, other people's problems. Like, with OPP, that's not what that means, but you know what I mean. No, not you, Saji. You know with OPP? No, not me, Saji. Don't take on other people's problems. Other people's problems, other people's, putty chats, because this is cat deck, sorry. You know, don't take on other people's responsibilities, problems, you know. Take care of you, boo. Take care of you. And for some of you, you may have to leave some people behind if they're trying to overburden you with their own problems, their issues. It could create unnecessary conflict in your life and burn you out. So, this next year, the focus should be on you, my friend. The focus should be on you, your health, your well being, your finances, your work, your career. That's really what you need to focus on this next year, boo. Okay. You're doing too much, my friends. And doing too much, taking on too much is going to wear you out. So make sure you're getting the rest that you need in this next year and walk away from anything that is just like, or anyone that's trying to create conflict in your life or in some way they may not realize they're doing it, but by taking from you and monopolizing your time, your resources, your energy, it's like that's actually creating like they're sabotaging your success. And you may not see it that way, and they may not see it that way. That's why I'm giving you this warning, because that's what's actually happening. So you by putting your energy onto that, it's sabotaging your own success and growth, okay, and prosperity. So don't allow someone to drag you down with them, okay? It's like I'm getting like Rose and Jack, the raft, like whatever, or the door. Was it a door that they were on? Anyway, I'm getting like Rose and Jack, and it's like, sorry, Jack. There's only room for me in this little box. You know what I'm saying? There's only room for me. I'm sorry. But somebody's got to thrive. Somebody's got to prosper. Somebody's got to make it and stay alive. And that's you, Saji. I'm sorry, but you got to stay alive for us, okay? That's you, boo. Anything else on the focus for my Sagittarius is for the next year? Yes, take a break. Oh, there you go, Darcy. Whoa, that went like. Oh, okay. Some of you could be strengthening a connection here in this next year. I got the Two of Cups, the Strength card, and the Justice. So some of you could be moving a connection in this next year to a higher level of commitment, strengthening your bond by committing to each other in a traditional way with the Justice here. Um, I also feel like this is you, boo, like doing what's right for you and working on your self love and strengthening that as well. So, but for some of you, I do see your focus this next year also being very much on strengthening a connection by committing to somebody in this next year, um, by create like a higher level of commitment with somebody. But I also feel like you're gonna take this advice, my friend, and you're gonna do what's right for you and work on that self love and strengthening that self love in this next year as well. Oh my gosh, this is getting like worse. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's go to my favorite parts. And then stick around because we're going to make a wish at the end as well, which is also fun. And then I will light a candle for the wish, but yeah. You're on the door by yourself, Rosie. uh, your Jack is a captain that has to go down with the ship. Oh my god, hilarious. Oh my god. Your creative juice box. Ooh, I like that. Creative juice box. I love that. I'm going to take that creative juice box. All right, let's get it. What are your birthday gifts? Oh, let's give it a timestamp here. 4618. Okay. What are your birthday gifts? What are your birthday gifts? What? Okay, let's see. What are your birthday gifts, Saggy? What are your birthday gifts? Okay, let's see. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. What are the birthday gifts coming from my Saggy friends in this next year? This is birthday gifts. It's like the new good coming through for my Saggy boo-boos between now and your next birthday. Woo! And please, if you're watching this back, let me know in the comments what your birthday is, and we will find your birthday twin, my friends. Ooh, okay. Some of you guys got new love. Some of you might have more than one offer coming in. This can also be you, this King of Wands, but let's see here. We do have the King of Pentacles coming out. So again, you're getting so much Pentacle energy. I want to say, like, this next year, keep your mind on your money and your money on your mind. I'm not saying you can't have fun, you can't do other things, but I get strong, like, that money energy coming through for you, but also stability and growth. And I don't know, I just heard transformation. That's not really that pentacle energy, but I'm getting that came through for you too, like transformation, growth, um, prosperity, abundance. I mean, let's see if the Ten of Pentacles comes out because that would be brilliant. But King of Pentacles, great energy. I see you moving on up, maybe getting into some boss energy. But I have to say, because the Ace of Cups is underneath that, it's giving to me like there could be a commitment and new love coming in for you, an outpouring of love from somebody. You could be getting like a new job offer, but this is giving me very strong like relationship vibes. Okay. And you do have also the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So like I said, you could be dealing with more than one in this next year. I've got, but the King of Wands can also be your energy. Okay. But we've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy in particular. So this person or you could have strong placements in Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This King of Pentacles is giving very strong Taurus though, because of the little, bowl looking thing there. Let's see what else. What are more birthday gifts coming in for my Sagittarius in this next year? I do feel like some of you guys are getting into a serious committed relationship in this next year. That will obviously be everybody, but like when I said that, look what came out, the freaking Four of Wands, dude. The Four of Wands. What? Literally just when I said that, before I even looked at it, I do see some of you guys like settling down into a very serious traditional type committed relationship. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. I told you your luck is changing in love. Did I not? Did I not? I feel like I did. Some of you guys are really releasing some burdens in this next year, okay? Particularly like I want to say let go of any like poverty mindset or mindsets around lack of lack again of like also the way you look at and perceive yourself, like not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy, energies of rejection that you might have internalized, energies around like again this like lack mindset or like not having enough, not being enough, being unworthy. Particularly like I'm getting for some of you like around your physical appearance, like let go of that bull crap, banana, foo foo, caca, poo poo, pee pee, she she. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. Let go of that banana, caca, poo poo, foo foo, she she. No, we don't do that here. Like, you're worthy. You are enough. You're good. You're beautiful. You're handsome. You're wonderful. You're attractive. You're brilliant. Look, the light just changed. Bing. Yes. Stop rehearsing that garbage if that's you, my boo boos. And also, again, this fear of not taking a leap because of being afraid of failure or rejection. Okay. Whew, I feel like your intuition is going to be really heightened in this next year as well. And again, I'm telling you things that you've been manifesting coming into place, a little fortune turning in your favor. This Two of Cups started chasing my arm. So I'm just saying, I do feel like some of you guys might also be having getting a new home or place to live in this next year. Tell me more about you might be celebrating. For some of you guys, there's a wedding literally, whether that be you going to somebody else's wedding that you're close to and celebrating with them, or you actually getting married. That's obviously not all of you, but there's definitely a lot of wedding, marriage, higher level of commitment energy up in this. Okay. All right. Tell me more about these birthday gifts. What are your birthday gifts? What are your birthday gifts? I want to buy a diamond ring. I want to buy a diamond ring. This is for somebody watching. Okay, girl. Yeah, there you go. So call it in because you guys are the babes with the power, clearly, Sagittarius. Oh, look, and there's a blue light. Did someone say blue? Oh, it's purple. Okay. Sagittarius, what are the birthday gifts for a Sagittarius? What are the birthday gifts for Sagittarius? Let me put that up there so I can see. What are your birthday gifts, Saggies? Woo, okay. Two swords and one. So some of you are going to be making a decision again about a move or travels. Tell me more why the Two of Swords. Eight of Wands on the bottom. Tell me more why the Two of Swords. What's this decision that they've got to make about for this next year? You just want to shine like what? Right? This is birthday gifts. What? Tell me more about this Two of Swords. Is the birthday gifts for Sagittarius? Come on. It's a big decision. You're thinking a lot about this, clearly. What is it about? Ooh, the World. Some of you, there's an offer that's going to be made to you, okay? And again, I think Rosie's right. I feel like for some of you, this is a proposal coming through about commitment here. For some of you, I do feel like it is. And so I feel like you've got a decision to make about whether to accept this. For some of you, this is renewing a cycle with somebody or closing out a cycle to begin a new one with a new person. But whatever the case is, I do feel like for some of you, there is potentially a proposal coming. Let me know when it happens in this next year. That's definitely not going to be for all of y'all. But yeah, there's energy around a proposal for sure. And some of you are making a decision about whether to accept it or not. Some of you guys, I feel like, are not going to want to accept it. And you're going to close out a cycle with somebody once and for all. And for others of you, I feel like the energy is around you accepting it. So that's going to be really up to you Obviously, some of you I see going one way and some of you I see going a different way. Um, but I do feel like this offer could be made and this could be very strong. Like I've got Aries energy, I've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, I've got strong fixed sign energy here. Um, wow, this is bad. I need to make some tea after this for real. Um, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. So I also feel like there's a big decision you have about starting a whole new chapter of your life. So that could be like something like marriage. It could be a move. It's something very big and significant that I feel is coming for you this next year. And you've got a big decision to make around that. It's something that I feel like can be potentially life changing, or again, starting like closing out a whole complete cycle, a chapter of your life, and moving towards a new beginning. So there's a big decision that you've got to make here about, do I close out this? So for some of you it could be like, again, like my single days are over. For some of you, again, it could be like, I'm moving from this place to this place, or I'm changing careers. It's something very significant that requires you closing out another some part of your life, a whole chapter of your life, to move toward this new. Okay, this new good that's coming through for you, booze. So expect some significant change in a big chapter closing and one beginning in this next year. Okay, so I'm not even gonna try to pick that up, but the Seven of Swords is down there. I feel like you're going to be very strategic about, like, again, there's a new beginning coming for you. And I feel like you're going to be very strategic about how you go about, like, moving in a new direction. And I do feel like there's a strategy in place here, and this is something that's going to take time. It's like the idea will come quickly or the offer will come quickly. That will happen quickly, but it will take some time to unfold. And that's where the strategy kind of comes into play, right? It's not something that is going to happen like immediately. The idea will manifest, but then in terms of this rolling out, don't expect, I feel like this isn't something that's going to happen just like it's, for example, say you do have a proposal, and this is not for everybody, I'm just throwing out an example to illustrate the point. So say someone does propose to you, I feel like you're going to take some time to really plan this. I think you're going to take your time either to accept this offer, whatever this offer is, or close out this it's not like it's going to happen right away. The idea might happen more quickly, but in terms of it rolling out, you're going to take your time with this, consider everything, wait for the right time, wait for things to kind of come into alignment, wait for certain ducks to be in a row before you like go all the way forward with it. Okay. Again, strong energy around commitment. Um, some of you are definitely like closing something out with somebody or something in your life that's been very toxic. For some of you, this is like ending one connection with somebody to move towards a new connection that's healthier and better for you. If this is the same person, again, it's like that person coming back in this new energy. Before, it wasn't the right time, it wasn't good, but now some time has passed and things have like, worked themselves out. There's been healing, there's been therapy, there's been restoration, whatever the case is. Like, this is like a new season. And so I want you to understand that and embrace when this comes. This is a new season, a new cycle, a new chapter. This is not the old. So don't get into that thinking of like, I'm revisiting the past. This is fresh and new. Okay. I do see you also coming into this, like, you could be having some, like, at the very least, I see you maybe having some, like, passionate sex, some, like, little flingy fling, some getting in some good, okay? Just be careful and mindful that someone isn't just trying to come at you and use you for that energy and your sexual energy. And again, this is you giving. That someone's not just trying to use you for your sexual energy, but they're also, like, coming with something more solid behind that. But I do see you also coming into this a good season of like you feeling yourself. A good season of you kind of coming into this place of like feeling alive, feeling like refreshed, feeling rejuvenated, feeling like comfortable in your own skin and like seeing yourself in this fresh new way, right? If you're a very creative person, I see you like you're a spark of creativity igniting within you, but also the drive to see that through, right? So it's like, oh, I feel like super, like, I feel like really creative about this thing, but also like I'm passionate and driven. I'm gonna like do something with that creative energy or that creative juice box, as Sam Stafari said. The creative juice box. You will drink that juice box. You will drink it up. Okay. Tell me more birthday gifts for Saji, and then we'll just get a couple more. And and oh, we're gonna make a wish, okay? And the wish is for everybody. You don't have to be Saji to participate in the wish making, okay? We love making wishes here. The lovers came out for you. Gemini could be significant for you this next year, but also, again, you're getting this very strong love energy. Oh my goodness. You got a perfect pair in the lovers. You got the king and queen of cups in the lovers. I'm telling you what. Did I not say? I really see some of you guys entering into a commitment with like a soulmate connection here. I see you guys either like reigniting a passion with somebody or like coming strengthening a connection that you may already have and be in, or again, like a new person that's like a soulmate for you that is like, whew, I feel like this is like energy around like healing your heart, and I feel like it's a dream come true. It's been a long time coming. Some of you I feel are going to be resistant to this a little bit. I'm not going to lie, but I feel like this is a good. It could also, now I've got Gemini, I've got I told you the other signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, fixed energy. I also have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio now here too. But I feel like this is more of like you coming into an emotional alignment with somebody. Okay, coming into an emotional alignment with somebody that you see as like perceive as a soulmate connection here very strongly. But again, I feel like some of you guys are going to resist this, and I feel like that's coming from this, either this fear of rejection that you've internalized, or this like feeling or sense of like I'm not worthy of this, I'm not good enough, or again a fear of like just things falling apart, not working out. And I feel like you need to embrace this a little bit more, because this is very strong. It's coming through super strong for somebody in there. One more. Okay. Yeah. Don't miss an opportunity. Don't sleep on something. If your intuition is telling you this is solid, go for it. Okay. Some of you may experience some kind of loss or disappointment in this next year. But I do feel like, again, I feel like the story for some of you is that you're going to end a connection just to jump into something else that's like a soulmate connection. Okay. And I do feel like whatever you're losing is not going to be worth crying too many tears over. You know what I mean? Because I feel like there's something much more better that you're not seeing. So again, look for the potential. This is about your perspective, because I see like there's something really amazing coming here for you. And you're gonna get more rest. You may take a vacation, or you need to this next year. Again, I keep getting that for you. Rest. Um, take good care of yourself. Okay. Follow your intuition. I do feel like you're gonna be able to trust your intuition more this next year. And you're manifesting things from the 5D to the 3D. It's coming into your reality. And I wanted to see that, and I see it for you. So I'm really excited for you. And now we will make a wish on the little selenite candle here. So everybody start thinking of your wish. This is a really beautiful reading for you, my friends. Honestly, I love it. Sorry, I'm like, whew, I'm glad I didn't have scheduled. I have a reading scheduled for Thursday, but like, oh my gosh, I'm like super needing to stop because of my nose. I'm sorry that I sound like so bad right now, you guys. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? You're thinking about your wish for this next year, my Saggy babies. Um, okay, 103:55. All right, Saggies. You ready to make a wish? Everybody think about your wish. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. Okay, ready? All right, my Saggy babies. I am Jess, owner of my Taropist, and I am wishing you all the best birthday, the best Sagi season for all of my friends, Sagi or no Sagi. Have an amazing Sagi season. Have an amazing holiday season. And may all of your wishes, hopes, and dreams come true, my friends. I'm sending you so much love, and I will be back very soon. If you would like a personal birthday reading, like we did for the General Sagi Collective, you can book on mytherapist.com. And I just want to thank you all for being here. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up and hit the notification bell as well. So that you know every time I go live or upload a new reading for you. I have new readings coming. I have another live scheduled for Thursday. Make sure you got your reminder on for that one. I'm excited to do it all signs as we look into the month of December and what it holds for all of us. And so sorry, I'm getting a call, and I hope that's not disconnecting this. But okay, I'm sending you guys so much love. Happy birthday, Sagi. And take good care, everybody. Thank you so much, Rosie.